Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how to rig up a plastic worm here and the different ways to do it and which ones I prefer. So let's cut to the chase. First, I'm going to start off with the Texas rig. Texas rig is probably the most common used rig for a worm. There's a couple, you could rig it weightless or you can rig it with a weight, but both ways work really well and it's really common and a really good way to rig it up. So what you want to do is you're going to want to take a worm hook. This is extra wide gap, but you don't need that. And this is just a little fluke stick. It's got a tail on it, but you can ignore that. It's pretty much a plastic worm. It's just for that little finesse. So what you want to do is you're going to want to take the plastic worm and you want to stick this right through, so it's like this, and you want to stop when that straight part stops. Then the next thing you want to do is take it and pull it so the hook point just pops straight out, and then you're going to grab the hook point and just pull everything through. Now when you get to this little curvy part up there, while you're pulling it, you want to turn it just like that. Turn it, and then it'll pop up like that. Now you should have something like this, nice and straight. Now you're gonna look at where to put the hook point through, which is gonna be right where that hook ends. And so you're gonna you might have to bend the worm a little bit, but you're gonna wanna put it through, just like this. And now you have your Texas rig. Weightless Texas rig. Now to make it weedless, all you have to do, pinch, pull forward and bring it up, and then just let go. And that hook point is gonna get buried right into there. All right, so that's the weightless Texas rig. And for weight, you're just gonna take a bullet weight and you're gonna put it just like this. So it's gonna look weightless. It's gonna look, it's still pretty heavy, so it's gonna look something like this. But with the weight, it's gonna have a sorry about that. It's gonna have a nice diving motion. But it's gonna look great. It's really great rig. So keep that right here. So the next rig, which is right up with the Texas rig, is going to be the Wacky rig. Now there's a couple ways to do the Wacky rig. The first way would be to just take. This is the finished product. This is the Wacky rig. But the first way to do it would be to take, and this is how it's commonly done, would be just to take your hook. Right? Just a regular old hook and just stick it right through the side. Just like this. That's how you would do it, just like that. It'll wobble, it'll jiggle. This is a money maker, so this will do quite a bit. But that's a pretty common way to do it. But I'm gonna show you the way I like to do it, which is fine if you don't like it. What I use is, this is a pen. This is just a pen that I took all the ink and everything out of. It's just the front of the pen. I'm gonna take a O-ring. You guys see those O-rings? They're little rubber rings, and slide it, stretch it around this little open thing. See that? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the worm. I'm gonna stick it right in there. You can see that. Then what I do, the worm in, is slide the O-ring up. Oh, back in there. Slide the O-ring up until it pops off onto the worm, and then I'll slide it up to the middle where it's supposed to be what's that smooth part. There we go. So now you have the O-ring on it. So then what I'll do next is I'll take this and put it right through, like this. You can also not put it through the worm and just put it in between the O-ring and the worm, but this will work great because, you know, it's gonna stay in the worm, and if the fish shakes it, it'll get caught up on the O-ring, so you'll still get your plastic, so you'll get a couple of uses. And then if I'm fishing it over grass, the Wacky rig is not really weightless, it'll really get hung up, but if you get a hook with a nice little weed guard like that, you're gonna be in great shape for fishing that near grass, and if a fish comes up and grabs it, this thing's gonna pop out just like a normal weed guard would. So I like that, works great. So that's the Wacky rig. Second thing I'm going to show you guys is I love this rig. It's called the neko rig. It's either, I remember, it's the neko rig. Okay, good. Show you guys, neko rig is a great rig. This is a pre-rigged up Wacky rig. I always keep one rigged up in there just so I have one quick to go. Get another one out of here. So what you want to do for a Ned rig is, or a neko rig, my bad, is you want to take a screw, just like this one. You might even want to use something nice and fast. So I'll use this one for this demonstration. Take one of these, and you're gonna put a screw in one end. And what that does is, well, when you get that screw in there, let's see if I can screw it in. This soft plastic. Pretty hard, but you can also use nails. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if you can get it in there for the most part, I like using a screw because it'll stay in nice and good. This will drive the fish just absolutely crazy. And there you have it, just like that. What you do is you want to Wacky rig it. What they're gonna do is as it falls, you're gonna Wacky rig it like this. So it's gonna look like it has this one side just kind of lopping off, and it works great. I can't say enough good things about it. It's great for smallmouth. What you want to do, stick this, kind of stick it right. You can put it right in the middle. You can put it over near the end. Stick it like that. It's gonna kind of drag along the bottom like this end guide. So that's the neko rig. I got one more for you. It's alright, here we go. This is the Ned rig, or the Midwest rig, whatever you want to call it. It involves worm, plastic worm just like this, and a jig head, nice little jig head here. What you're gonna do, I'm sure you guys can assume, take the jig head, put it through, just kind of string it through. So basically, you're just stringing it up with this little jig head until you've got that, and that'll work. That'll work absolutely great. So, and it's just gonna be like a weighted thing. And what you can do is you can just take it, and it's gonna sit there in the bed like this, and it's just gonna kind of hop along, and it's usually the bass will just come up and grab it. It's great for spawns. Just absolutely one of my favorite. The last one, I can't really show it. I can't show you how to rig it up because it really involves tying line, but it's the Dropshot, and all I'm going to show you how to do is just how to put the hook through a Dropshot bait. I'll have another video on Dropshotting, but what I'm going to do is definitely leave a like if you want to see some Dropshot stuff, because I definitely have some good ideas for that. But what you can do is take say you're Dropshotting some little grub like this thing. Just take this. What you want to do? It's gonna be real simple. Just nose hook it just like this. And what's gonna do? It's gonna sit on the Dropshot just like that. And the weight's gonna be down here, like this. The weight's gonna be here. It's gonna sit just like this. You've got something that makes a lot of motion. You can pop it, but that's really all you gotta do for the Dropshot. But that's just something I want to stick in the end. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really excited to do some more fishing stuff on YouTube. Sorry I couldn't be out on the water today, but I hope these tips help teach you maybe a rig that you didn't know, or show you how to do one that you really wanted to know. So see you guys next time, and goodbye.